My name is Donald Francis DeShields.
Okay, and
With a heavy on the mister.
Okay. Now, who is the most important person in your life?
Most important what?
Person in your life.
Important person in my life?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is my wife, but I don't have her anymore. That's the sad part of it.
Can you tell me about her?
What's that?
Can you tell me about her?
Oh, she was just a great person all the way through. She had a wonderful attitude towards life, and she was good to everybody. And what else can I tell you?
What is your earliest memory?
And she what was that, please, ma'am?
What is your earliest memory?
What is the area code?
No, what is your earliest memory?
Well, earliest memory of her?
Of anything.
Earliest memory of anything. Well, I guess it was when I was a little boy, about 3 years old. I can remember my mother making up a big batch of lemonade, putting it in my wagon, and sending me across the street to the packing house.
That's so
And I sold all my lemonade.
Who are your favorite relatives?
Favorite relatives? Oh, I've got so many I can't tell you who is favorite. I got lots of relatives that are all my favorites.
And do you remember any stories they used to tell you?
Any stories that they used to tell me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, have to think about that for a little bit. I would say the story I remember most is this story that my grandmother told me when she was a little girl, and she came across the plains in a covered wagon, and the Indians attacked the covered wagon.
Oh my gosh.
And there was 7 people killed.
No way.
Whoa.
From the Indians.
Wait, do you know what year that was?
What year?
Yeah.
Well, I would guess that it was about 1851, something like that.
Whoa. And how did you and Grandma meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I was supposed to be the best man at her sister's wedding.
Oh.
But the Navy wouldn't let me go because I was so important to the Navy at that time. I was making coffee.
Ah.
And there was only several thousand others that could make coffee too, but he wouldn't let me go. His name was Blackie, and I haven't forgiven him either. He had a black soul.
What were your parents like?
What?
What were your parents like?
My parents? Oh, my parents were wonderful people.
Yeah, either way.
They did everything they could to make life good for me.
And what was your son Donald A. DeShields like as a child?
What was
Papa
well,
like?
I tell you, when he was about 3 years old, he fell out of the high chair on his head, and he hasn't been the same since.
And what is your favorite song? Can you sing it?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Way down upon the Swanee River, far, far away, there's where my heart is turned. Never. There's where the old folks stay. All the world am sad and dreary, everywhere I roam. Oh, dark is how my heart grows weary, far from the old folks at home. You like that?
Yeah. And
Toast, Zoe?
no, thanks.
No.
And who was the biggest troublemaker in your family? Like who was?
The biggest? I guess I was the biggest troublemaker.
What did you do?
Well,
Do you want to share?
let's see. What did I do that was trouble? Double trouble, they used to call me.
Out of your 6 children, who were the most troublemaker? Who's the biggest trouble?
Present company accepted, of course.
Da boy, da boy. And that's what his sister called him,
Who? Bill?
Josie.
Called Bill?
No, called Don.
Oh, okay.
Da boy, da boy.
Who, which,
Thank you, Grandpa.
All of the kids, who was the most,
You're welcome.
the biggest
Bye.
Bye-bye.